यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरा बनचारी यमुना यमुना तीरा बनचारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सचरी सुमशिला भक्ति वेदांत गोस्वामी महाराज शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सचरी सुमशिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। इस्कान बीबीटी फाउंडराचार्य His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णविंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तविंद की जय। श्री श्री गौर राधा कृष्ण गो गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की जय। श्री श्री वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की जय। श्री श्री नवदीप द्वारका धाम की जय। श्री धाम मायापुर धाम की जय। श्री श्री यमुना मई गंगामयी की जय। श्री श्री तुलसी देवी भक्ति देवी की जय। श्री श्री सामवेद भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री युग धर्म हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय। Our loving spiritual master, His Divine Grace, most merciful Savior of the whole world, Patit Pavan Srila Prabhupada की जय। ग्रंथ राय श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। भगवान वेद व्यास की जय। श्रील सुखदेव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। श्री परीक्षित महाराज की जय। पतित पावन श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि बोल। थैंक यू। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि। All glories to Sambal devotees. All glories to Sambal devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga, all glories to His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiriyet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Seviya Bhagavati Uttam Shaloke Bhaktir Bhakti Neshtaki. Before reciting this Srimad Bhagavatam, which is our very means of conquest, I offer my respectful obeisances unto the personality of God and Narayana, unto Narayana, she the supremest human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author, and unto Srila Prabhupada, our loving spiritual master. Bhagavad, 3rd canto, chapter 15, text 2. Description of the kingdom of God. Please repeat. Loke, within this universe, Tena, by the force of the pregnancy of Diti, Ahata, being devoid of, Aloke, light, Lokapala, the demigods of various planets, Hata Ojasa, whose prowess was diminished, Naya Videyan, asks, Vishwa Srije, Brahma, Dhavanta, Vayati Kraman, expansion of darkness, Disham, in all directions. Loke ana ha ahata loke tena ahatal loke tena ahata loke lokapala hata jusa naya videyan vishwasraje Dhavanta vayatadam disham. Mataji, translation, now everyone please repeat. By the force of the pregnancy of Diti, the light of the sun and moon was impaired in all the planets, and the demigods of various planets, being disturbed by that force, asked the Creator of the universe, Brahma, what is this expansion of darkness in all directions? By the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, see when some bad force, comes in the material world. Diti's pregnancy means demon, gave birth to the demons. That bad force, the light of the sun and the moon, was impaired in all planets. Even the light of sun and moon was affected by that. And the demigods of the various planets being disturbed, they are disturbed by that force. Devotees, unless or until one take to this devotional service, bhakti, prema bhakti. Prema bhakti jahan hoite, avidya vinashe jate. This avidya, ajnana, comes when one is not a devotee. We are blessed, all of us. Actually, the whole world is blessed by Krishna through Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada appeared and he gave us this devotional service. This devotional service, as it is mentioned in the Bhagavatam, Save pumso paro dharmo yato bhaktir adhokshade ahituki apratihata yayatma suprasidati. Actually, this devotional service is the business of everyone, all the living entities. No question of caste, color and creed. Everyone should take to this devotion. This is the purpose of this human form of life. And what kind of devotion? Devotional service to the Supreme Lord should be unmotivated and uninterrupted. No motivation. You know, Maya's influence is so powerful that we forget this. We have so many motivations, we have so many desires. Like Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhupada said, Anna vilashata shunnam. Material desire must be zero. Gyan karmadi anavritam. No need of philosophical speculation. Gyan and karmi. Generally we are karmi. Karmis means fruity workers. Those who are working for some result. So our only business is to get out of here. Not to make a permanent home in a temporary place. This material world is a temporary place. Filled with so many vices. Here now demigods, everybody is worried. Simply by the pregnancy of Diti. Because Diti, though she was the wife of a great sage, Aditi gave the birth to the Devtas, demigods, and Diti gave to the demons. Demons and demigods coming from the same source. And when the demonic force increase, then everybody gets disturbed. So devotees, though we are born here in this Kali Yuga, the age of quarrel, the age of hypocrisy, the age of fighting, age of backbiting, and age of dirty politics. But we have the golden opportunity given to us by Krishna through his pure devotee Srila Prabhupada to get out of here. Not to try to make a permanent home in a temporary situation. But our position is like this. Little boy, his parents sending him to school, but he is not interested in going to school. When I was young, I was studying with my brother-in-law. He was a professor. So I was putting up with them and studying. They had first child, first son. He may be 3-4 years old. They wanted him to go to the kindergarten. As soon as they say that you have to go to kindergarten for studying, he would shout, scream, yell. They both raised their hand. My sister and brother-in-law, he won't go to school and he is not going to study. Then I took him in my lap and scared him. I say, why you don't go to school? You have to go to school. Then he looked at me and he called my Kans Mama. I am in relation, his uncle, you know. He called me Kans because I was forcing him to go to school. So, we don't want to study. But now he is also gold medalist, very educated. He did the PhD and later on became. So, we are not interested in devotional service. But our only business is to perform this devotional service to the Supreme Lord. Which kind of devotional service? Unmotivated, uninterrupted. If I have any material desire, like Rupa Goswami Prabhupada, any material desire that will bring me back to this miserable material birth. Devotees, Srila Prabhupada repeatedly requested us to perform pure devotional service. And Lord Chaitanya, what is saying? Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitam ba jagadisha kame, mam janmani janmani ishware, bhavatad bhaktir ahaitukitva. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire a beautiful woman, nor do I want any number of followers, nor do I want to become a big orator. Then what do you want? Everybody wants this thing, you don't. What do you want? I only want your causeless devotion. No cause, but I should keep on serving you. Devotees, only that causeless devotional service can deliver us from the clutches of Maya, from the cycle of birth and death. We should remember this. Because in general, we are in ignorance. And we don't think that devotion service is so important. But when time will be past, then we will be simply sorry. We won't be able to do anything. So by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, who is repeatedly reminding us different places, different letters, we should perform unalloyed devotional service. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim. I don't want anything. I only want service. Which kind of service? Unmotivated and uninterrupted. Actually, this service is our jiva's nature, is our characteristics. Service. We have to render service. But right now, we are deprived of Krishna's service. We are rendering service to each other. Husband says, I am the father of my children, husband of my wife, owner of the home. No. Neither is the father of the children, husband of the wife, owner. He is a servant of home, servant of children, and servant of wife. We are serving, but we are not satisfied. Only service to Krishna can satisfy the self. Nothing else can satisfy us. So Prabhupada has given this service, devotional service. He was able to give alone, single-handedly. And I am sitting here in Prabhupada's Western World Headquarters. He named Los Angeles as my Western World Headquarters. Srila Prabhupada's Western World Headquarters, Los Angeles Key. So from here, this pure devotion should be spread around. Pure devotee should increase. Then only there can be peace and prosperity. Not like Diti, she is a father of a mother of a demon, going to give birth to a demon. Even demon, when he came into the womb of Diti, the light of the sun and moon was impaired in all the planets. And the demigods of various planets, being disturbed by that force, asked the creator of the universe, Brahma, what is the expansion? What is this expansion of darkness in all directions? So, because she is going to give birth to a demon, and he is going to create a big trouble for everyone. Even he hasn't born, but before his birth, this inauspicious thing started happening in all the planets. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada is saying, it appears from this verse of Srimad Bhagavatam that the sun is the source of light for all the planets. Sun is the source of light of all the planets in the universe. The modern scientific theory, which states that there are many suns in each universe, is not supported by this verse. Scientists, what is the scientists? They can only speculate. I remember, I think it was 1975. Srila Prabhupada was in Bombay, and I happened to be his servant that time. So when some film company, do you know Bombay, there is a Bollywood, in here is Hollywood, there is a Bollywood. They made a Bollywood. Some directors and some actors, a few, 7, 8 persons came to see Prabhupada. Among them, there was one actor. He was a joker in the films. He has a daughter here in Los Angeles. She saw a center here, so she wrote her father that you visit Hare Krishna temple, Bombay. So this person, a joker, he started speaking. He said, millions and millions and millions and billions of years ago, there was a young Prabhupada said, stop this nonsense. Shouted at him. He started shaking. Nonsense, talking of millions of years ago. You know, but you know about billions of years. So this nonsense is going on, you know. Prabhupada scolded him. He didn't care for these actors, you know. He didn't give them much importance. They are spoiling our Vedic culture, these actors and directors. All nonsense they present in the films, you know. When you go to see the movie, what do you see there? Mera man dole, tera tan dole. My mind is wandering here and there, your body is wandering here and there. All nonsense, all stupid. Purpose of life is to become Krishna conscious, to become austere. Sabe pumso paro dharmo yato bhaktir adhokshaje. Ahituki apratihata yayatma suprasidati. This is the purpose of life, not to enjoy senses. More or less we are all after sense enjoyment. It's very, very subtle. You know, very subtle. Devotees, we should help each other, not be after sense enjoyment. Because spiritual life begins from here. I am not this body. I am not from here. I am here for little time. For a little time, my only business is to re-establish my forgotten relationship with Krishna. This is my only business. Because I belong to Him. I do not belong to this miserable material world. I am here, as it is mentioned in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Why I am here? Krishna bhuliya jiva bhoga vamsha kare. Pashete maya tare jhopatiya dare. A jiva, after forgetting Krishna, he wanted to enjoy independent of Him. Who can enjoy? Nobody can enjoy independent of Krishna. And we suffer more and more again. Chewing the chewed. Puna puna charvita charvanam. Somebody has chewed this sugar cane, throw after chewing, another comes and start chewing. What is there? Nothing in that. No juice. We are similarly chewing the chew. There is no happiness. There is no enjoyment in this material world. Only happiness is unto the lotus feet of Rukmani Dwarkadish. Only then unto the lotus feet of when we serve them without any motivation. I don't want anything, my Lord. I just want to serve you. And service is so palatable. It's very, very sweet, very, very. Service to the Lord, not service to anybody else. And that is called devotional service. And that is a gift originally by Lord Chaitanya. He gave this gift of devotional service. Then again people forget. Then many acharyas appeared. Bhaktivinoda Thakur tried his best. Then he predicted in 1896, in the future, acharya is going to appear who is going to take this Krishna conscious throughout the whole world. Same time Srila Prabhupada appeared in 1896. And Srila Prabhupada took the trouble to bring this Vedic culture because we all belong to one God. God is only one. He is Krishna. Nobody says I am God. Lord Jesus Christ, He didn't say I am God. He said I am Son of God. Muhammad didn't say I am God. He said, Allahu Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Ya ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. I am the prophet. I am the messenger of God. And who else is there? Even Sikh gurus, they never said we are God. They said, the 10th Guru Govind Singh Sahib, he said, हम तो परम पुरख का दासा, he said, यो मोहे परमेश्वर उचरा है, वह नरक कुंड में जाएगा। हम तो परम पुरख का दासा, आया देखन जग तमाशा। He said, anyone who will utter these words that I am God, he will go to hell. I am a servant of the Supreme Lord, and I have come here to see what's happening around here. So only God is Krishna, and Krishna didn't claim that I am Supreme Personality of God, and he proved how. He showed his universal form. He lifted Govardhan hill when he appeared 7 years back. Little boy lifted the whole hill, Govardhan. And Prabhupada has given us a place, very beautiful place in Govardhan, you know. There we are now in Govardhan. Nice temple, 125 years old temple. A very beautiful place Prabhupada has given us there. So he lifted the Govardhan hill and he killed big demons. When he was only in the lap of his mother Jashoda, he killed she-demon Putana. And Lord's mercy, aho bakiyam stan kalkutam. Lord Krishna delivered that Putana, though she has come to kill him. Oh, I have sucked her breast, let me send her to the spiritual world. This is the mercy of Lord. And we should not give up this. Such a merciful Lord, in all respects, we should take his shelter, become his pure devotee, and we become a pure devotee in such a way, we never forget him. Like I gave the example of two friends. They met each other after a long time. One friend asked the question to other, for all this time, have you ever remembered me? He is thinking. So you didn't answer my question. Have you ever remembered me all this time? He is thinking. He said, what are you thinking? So I'm thinking when I forgot you. I never forget you. Similarly, we should never forget Krishna. We should never forget most beautiful Rukmani Dwarkadish. By the mercy of Srila Prabhupada Gaur Nitai, we should always remember them. Why? Because at any moment death can come. Death can come at any moment. At any moment. It's not that there will be a, in certain age one can die. No. Even at young age people can die. We have one very little boy in our temple. He was visiting his mother's father were devotees. 2.5-year-old boy, he left his body. Such a young age. At any age one can leave, but before that time comes, I should be thinking of Krishna. I should leave, anyway I'm going to leave my body one day, sooner or later. Me, you, he, she, nobody can stay here. Anybody in here in California can stay permanently? Anybody? Raise your hand if I want to see him. Nobody. We all have to leave one day, sooner or later. But before that time comes, it's going to come. My time is coming close because getting old, body is getting old. Our Swamiji, what is the name? Amala Swami, what is it? Amal Bhakta? Amal Bhakta Swami. He is going to live for 200 years, you know. See, even how 95?
That is a big joke.
Huh? 95?
No, you'll be 91 in October.
Huh?
91 in October.
91. But still he runs here and there everywhere. Huh? But nobody is going to be like Amala Bhakta Swami. We are all coming close to death. Death is approaching. Before death comes very close, it can come. We have to come close to Rukmini Dwarkadish by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. There is one thing I say in India, in local language. People like this. I will say here, those who understand Hindi, how much we should chant. Some say 16, some says more, this, that. I say in Hindi, those who understand they repeat, इतना जप कर कि हद कर दे कि यमराज भी अपना खाता रद्द कर दे. Meaning is, You chant so much, then Yamaraj to start thinking, he is no more my customer. He has become the customer of Krishna. Chanting all the time, keep on chanting. Chanting, sitting. And Lord Chaitanya also recommended this. Uthite, vaisite, khaite, shuite. Yatha tatha namle. Standing, sitting, sleeping, eating, keep on chanting. Uthite, vaisite, khaite, shuite. Yatha tatha namle. Desh kal niyam nahi. It's not that you can chant, no, you cannot chant. No. Sarva siddhi hoye. All the perfections will be there by chanting. So we should chant so much, when at that end comes, I should be only thinking of Krishna, not anything else. But Maya is very, very powerful, very, very powerful. But Prabhupada's mercy, and by the mercy of Gaur Nitaya Panchatattva, they are very merciful Lord and Devitacharya Gadadhar Srivas Thakur. We should train ourselves in such a way. So, the modern scientific theory which states that there are many suns in each universe is not supported by this verse. It is understood that in each universe there is only one sun which supplies light to all the planets, one sun only. Up to what time is the class? 8:30, okay. Warn me when 8:30, 1 minute before, warn me. There is only one sun which supplies light to all the planets. In Bhagavad Gita, the moon is also stated to be one of these stars. There are many stars, and when we see them glittering night, we can understand that they are reflectors of light. Just as moonlight is a reflection of sunlight, other planets also reflect sunlight, and there are many other planets which cannot be seen by your naked eyes. The demonic influence of the suns in the womb of Diti expanded darkness throughout the universe. Prabhupada is saying that demonic influence of the suns in the womb of Diti expanded darkness throughout the universe. So this demoniac influence is increasing. Devotees, all of you are here in the Western world headquarters. Actually, demonic influence, as all of you know, we know that increasing in the Western world. Now you people have to preach so much that this influence start coming down. It should not increase, it should decrease, and time should come, it is finished. It is only possible by following the regulatory principles seriously, sincerely, and remembering Krishna all the time, chanting Krishna's name all the time. Lord Chaitanya, he himself get up in the morning. Udila aruna purab bhage dvajamani gaura amine jage. Bhakt samuha lohiya sathe gela nagar viraje. Lord is, he is starting the Yuga Dharma. How in this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, backbiting, dirty politics, we can become conscious of Krishna by chanting the holy name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram. Otherwise, bad influence is also there. The demonic influence of the suns in the womb of the deity expanded darkness throughout the universe. But it's mentioned in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna Surya Sam, Maya hai andhakar. I repeat. Jahan Krishna tahan nahi Maya re adhikar. Krishna Surya Sam Maya hai andhakar. Jahan Krishna tahan nahi Maya re adhikar. Lord Sri Krishna is a powerful sun. When powerful sun is there in the sky, no darkness. So we need powerful Son Krishna all the time in our heart. But all the time when we are with Krishna, then darkness cannot influence us. So all of you have a great responsibility because you are the Western world headquarters here in Prabhupada's headquarters. Prabhupada is sitting here in a deity form to bless us. This is the first deity of Prabhupada's first deity installed in the Western world headquarters. So he is watching all of us. So my humble prayer is, please save this planet and save the Western world by spreading Krishna consciousness. Thank you very much, and all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Any question, any comments anybody has? Yes.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Thank
Hare
you for
Krishna.
the very inspiring class.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, he has this saying, Pranayachayar, sehe tu prachar. And we see that you're Pranayachayar, sehe tu prachar. The one who has life can preach. And we see that you have so much life, you're so jolly and happy. How can we all be jolly and happy like you?
By the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Whatever I have in my life is the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. You know, so many allurements comes. I left my home because my family members, they wanted me to get married. I didn't want that. Because I haven't seen any married person happy. They are all morose. So I ran away. Then there was opportunity. Prabhupada blessed me in Bombay. I went to Africa. And there is one woman, she said, oh, if you marry my daughter, you will be very happy. I said, I left my home and again here also just see. So Prabhupada wrote me one letter in 1974. He said, Maya will never be able to touch you. He blessed me in that letter in 1974. I was just new in the moment that time. And by his mercy, I am protected by Maya. All over the world, wherever I go, Maya is following, you know. But protection of Srila Prabhupada is there, and he is very kind. He is protecting. So you have to take shelter of Prabhupada. You may not be Prabhupada's disciple, but this knowledge is coming from him. You understand? Directly, indirectly, we all belong to Srila Prabhupada. Take shelter of him. Pray for his mercy. See, Navayogendra Swami has so much blessings of Srila Prabhupada. Even at the age of 91, he's running here and there, you know. Very strong. I wish I can be like him. Hare Krishna. You understand? Thank you. Give the mic. Where is the mic? Any other question, comment anybody has? Because you people are very time conscious, so I don't want to go further, you know, finish in time.
Maharaj, that was a really good answer you gave. But I have another angle to the question that he asked, and you respond. Srila Prabhupada has many daughters, and somebody has to take care. What would you recommend for that?
Daughters?
Yeah, he has many daughters, disciples, and he loves his daughters, and he would like them to be taken care. Who will then marry them?
Actually, you know, I also have many daughters, Prabhupada's granddaughters. They don't get married. I have few daughters, they don't get married, and they are so happy and peaceful, you know, and they're rendering so much service, you know. Ramakrishna has come, the one daughter is Mother Kunti. She works so hard, you won't believe. Take care of the whole temple, and it's very hard. Even Ramakrishna was very impressed by her. And we should, you know, the daughters, those who want to get married, you send them to me. I have one recommendation for them. I will recommend them one boy who has a, you know, टेढ़ी टांग को कैसे बोलेंगे अंग्रेजी में? With the cross legs. Yes, boy who is cross-legged and dark color, and I recommend all the daughters marry to him, you know. You understand? Yes.
Maharaj, wonderful class. I need some hint for me, hint, some advice, some hints. I want to stay brahmachari all my life, never get married. So I already did some years. So for me and for somebody else who wants to stay brahmachari, can you give me some, very powerful hints, powerful advice how to do that?
Powerful hint is, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada and by the mercy of Nityananda Nityananda. Aar kabe nitai chand karuna gaive, samsara vasana more kabe tucha gaive. By the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, come to the shelter of Lord Nityananda. When will be Lord Nityananda be merciful towards me and free me from all material desire for sense enjoyment? This is very powerful hint. You understand? Keep in mind. Oh, yes, there is another powerful question.
Yeah, you mentioned that common analogy about chewing the chewed. In the material world, there's no juice there. But sugar cane in the beginning has some juice. So how was understanding that analogy?
This analogy is given by Srila Prabhupada.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to understand it. I accept it, but I'm trying to understand how the analogy...
Originally, there was juice. Originally, there was juice in the sugar cane, but somebody has taken that juice. Now he has thrown that remnant. And somebody comes and take that and try to chew. There is no juice in that. Means in the material world, we are trying to enjoy the senses again and again. There is nothing in that. They are useless. You understand?
Not completely.
Gradually you will understand. Gradually. Yes, what was your...
Maharaj, you code the beautiful song about Lord Nityananda. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur also sang Grihe ko, Vaneta ko, Sadahari bole ko. So, and Lord Chaitanya also says, I'm not a brahmachari, I'm not a grihastha. Can you elaborate in that, please?
Actually, Grihe ko, Vaneta ko, Sadahari bole. Suppose, unfortunately, if you have entered to the household life, now you just think of Krishna. Think of Krishna, because now you are in that life. What can you do? So best thing is all the time, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Uthite, Vasite, Khaite, Shuite, Lord Chaitanya is saying. Yatha Tata Naam Le. Desh Kala Niyam Nahi Sarvse. And the Lord is saying, it's not that you can chant now, you cannot chant now, but you will attain. If you keep on chanting, then all the perfection of life will come. Real perfection is we will attain Krishna Prem. If Krishna Prem is there, my life is successful. If Krishna Prem is not there, my life is failure. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Can we take one question? Yes. Our kind president has allowed us. Thank you very much. We have done that. Thank you. Yes.
Sabotage. Morris, again, thank you very much for a wonderful class. And I do want to
you know why my class is wonderful?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Because
full of
Amala Swami Wonderful is sitting here. Because of your presence.
Well, you speak for another 5 minutes, and I think everybody will be happy instead of hearing me for my 2 minutes. How's that?
Hare Krishna.
Okay, I wanted to comment on Rabindranath's point, if I understood it right.
Yeah.
The problem is that how does this material world appear like a desert? How does it have no juice? How come it has no taste or flavor? And the answer is simply, for most people who are of the material nature, who desire to have, who lust, anger, greed, envy, and all of that, well, the material world, that is their only juice. That's all they have. But for a devotee, that dries up gradually as he becomes more and more truly and deeply Krishna conscious. Because what happens is that a flow of nectar comes from the heart to the devotee, and therefore the material world appears dry in comparison to that nectar. So it's an automatic process, but one has to be very sincere, very deep, and very true, and very loving.
Thank you very much. Very nice, very good, very good. More? Finish? So please repeat after me. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Louder, louder, louder. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Ram.
Hare Ram.
Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Hare. Before you start chanting, don't forget. Jai Shri Krishna. Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Advaita. Gadadhar. Shri Vasadi. Gaura Bhakta. Brinda. Before you start Panchatattva, don't forget one mantra before this. Nama Om. Vishnu Padaya. Krishna Prishthaya. Bhutale. Srimate. Bhakti Vedanta. Swami. Iti Namane. Namaste. Saraswati Deve. Gauravani. Pracharane. Nirvisesh. Shunyavadi. Paschatya Dev. Tarane. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thanks again. Hari Bol. Shila Prabhupada ki jai. All glory to Shila Prabhupada. And all glory to your service.